Hey, my dark and lovely souls. My name is Lenny Graves, and I am a tarot card reader. I am a astrologer. I am a psychic media. I'm a magician. I'm a demonologist. I do a lot of fun things. And today, what I would like to do is usually I do shorter reels on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and such. But I like to do a longer video for YouTube from time to time. And this is going to be just a longer card reading about what? Oh, I don't even know yet. I haven't pulled the cards. You have a better idea than me because I've done the title screen after I've recorded this. So you're gonna right now, but hopefully by the end of it, you're gonna have a much better idea of the circumstances. And I promise you, at this point, even though we haven't pulled them, you and I were meant to find each other today. That's the nature of this, right? You stumble upon things in the river of fate. So I hope what I have to say resonates. If it doesn't, again, I am just a person on the internet, so I read for a lot of people. So take what resonates and throw out what doesn't. And let's find out. I'm going to use two decks to get an idea what's going on. And this is just kind of like your life right now, next couple weeks, maybe a month, and see what's up, see the energies at play, all that kind of good stuff. And I'm going to use, because you know what, my dark and lovely souls, when I was a kid, there used to be people, preachers and stuff on the TV, and they said if your children played Dungeons and Dragons, it would lead them to a path of occultism and evil and all that kind of stuff. And they must have been right, because here I am, and I also have this Dungeons and Dragons tarot card deck with my friend got me, so we're going to pull from it because it's really cute. And the one that I have pulled is Justice. So we have Justice. So you're at a point in your life right now that there is something that is happening that's oh, what's the best vibe that I'm getting for this? Because I don't get like legal matter justice, really. I get like karmatic justice, like you're due, my dark and lovely soul. Have you been putting the energy in? You know, a couple months ago, I did a video about taking the black because I had said I got skinny and out of shape and I need to get back working out and stuff like that. And I did, and I put the energy in and I got results, but it took a minute. Are you in that stage where it's taken a minute to get results? Because I feel like, you know, with this justice card that I have coming up, and you know what, I'm going to, oh, I, Renard 11, so the Queen of Charisma, which would be the Queen of Wands in that deck. I like that because charisma and wands kind of go together. I always say the Queen of Wands is the most charismatic queen in the deck, so that works. We're going to move to the Rider-Waite Tarot card deck too, because I cannot see, because I'm getting older, my dark and lovely soul, and I want you to see me do this. So the vibe, though, I get is like, so check this out. You're due something karmatically. It's, again, this could be a legal matter in a few cases, and that will strongly resonate with you, and you'll go, yeah, that's what this is. But I get this is more like it's just you're due something. You've been putting the work in, and you have not gotten back what you should have from this, right? That's going to shift. That's going to shift here really, really soon. And we're going to clarify that. And this is like in the next couple. Wow, I can't make this up. Queen of Wands, split it to the Queen of Wands. You're about to come out of your shell. You're about to come out of your hiding period. You're about to become like a, you know, we're talking about Dungeons and Dragons. Let's use all the nerd analogies. I'm the biggest nerd there is. Lord of the Rings, you're about to light the beacons of Gondor. People are knowing that you're about just to fire up. You're coming out of a hermit phase. This is just some shuffling. It's just going along. It's going with the story. But I'm telling you, coming out of this hermit phase, and you're about to just glow to hermit phase, hermit to the emperor, hermit to the emperor. I may have thrown cards around. You can't even see them. Hermit to the emperor. You're coming out of one phase to start into a new phase, and that's pretty cool. And it's just, you've been working on this. This is like, okay, so let's use this analogy. Let's say you were on, like, what do they call it, like a weight loss journey now, or whatever that is. And like, you know how when you first start, like, if I'm just getting shape metaphors, but this is just what this is. You know how like when you start doing that part, like, it just doesn't seem like anything's happening, right? But then one day you look in the mirror and you're like, okay, you're like at this point. This is what I get. And again, I read for, when I'm on the internet, it's for a couple different people. So it means different things to different people, but the energy is the same. You have been really, really putting your energy into something. You have really, really been putting all this like work, all this effort, all this work and effort into something. And you have not got back what you've deserved to got back. I can't speak to deserve to got back, right? And you know that you should, and the universe knows that you should, and you're about to have this great turn. And I almost want to say it's almost like a glow up, like people are going to notice you more, People are going to see you more. This is especially if you're a person who's like myself out there in the realms of the social media. Your channel's going to blow up. Your page is going to blow up. People are going to notice you. If you've been drawing, if you've been writing, you're going to the justice you deserve. It's just there. And when I say you deserve it, we all deserve to be in the limelight and stuff. Everybody deserves it, right? What would Andy Warhol say? 15 minutes, everybody gets it. But this is something, like I said, it might not be fame. I interpret energies differently for collective. In your life, it might be a little bit different, but it's something that you're due, that you've put this effort into, maybe at your job. And with this, it comes this like really, really big recognition, right? It's just freaking cool. So let me keep pulling cards because I want to, because I'm not on a time limit. I don't have a minute. I'm used to doing this quick because I always do lives and I do reels. So I'm trying to give people more impression of my personal readings that I do a lot, which shameless advertisement really quick is if you like the way I read cards, the Lenny Graves. I love to do personal readings, and I never solicit readings, my dark and lovely souls. I never reach out. So the best way to get reading from me is order it from my store at my website. Now, as I have done that shameless plug, let's pull out 5 of these nifty, spiffy Rider-Waite tarot cards. I'm not going to use reversals on this. I don't need to. So strength. People say I don't show the cards enough. Queen of Cups. Because I don't know how to put the card in front of the camera, because as you can see, Page of Cups. 7 of Cups. I am going to use reversal. I am. That's how fate likes to mess with me. I was not going to use a reversal, but this 5 of Wands, because I'm old man. So 5 of Wands upside down, struggle relinquished. I'm going to say justice, oh wow, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Let's split it one time. Page of Swords. So check this out. You're really good at something, right, that you work on. And this is, you put energy into it, and no one recognizes you for this. You know what I'm talking about. And maybe they do a little bit, but not like you should be. Not like you should be. They don't care. It makes you happy. And I suspect this is something that's made you happy since you were young, right? This is a passion thing. This is like for me reading tarot cards. Even if I didn't, I'm lucky enough to have people that I do get readings, and I have whatever on social, but like even if I didn't, if I would just still like tarot cards because I think they're cool, right? I like to paint miniatures. I don't tell many people that it's tiny thing. It's like my bonsai trees, right? I don't get paid for it. It's a passion, right? It's a thing I love to do. Do you guys comment below? Do you have something you love to do? You can be a craft or anything like that. I know people make beautiful beaded necklaces, jewelries, all that kind of stuff. And some of them make really good livings on it. Some of them just kind of do it as a hobby, but regardless, either one of them will just keep doing it. Does that make sense? But for you, and this is a choice you make, but because you like it, it's just the thing you do. But what I get is this 5 of Wands, right? This is the turntable. This is the struggle. And maybe though, so in the story that I'm kind of getting here, and tell me if this resonates with you. So like you've been working hard for your money. Remember that song? And you're not getting, and this in your craft. And this could even be like, okay, so check this out. Like, let's say, like I like to paint miniatures. Every now and then there'll be a competition at the place where I buy miniatures to paint them, and they'll do like a little ranking in the store. And like maybe like this is like that kind of thing. Maybe there's a contest, like a writing contest or a poetry contest, art contest, something of that nature that you've put the energy into, right? But you're just not getting the reward, and you've worked on it, and it wouldn't matter, right? Because it doesn't matter, right? You know what I'm talking about, because you're still doing it. But it would be nice to have that success. Well, I get a feeling now that you're going to have this success, this just like this energy shift, this complete. And I like to sometimes when the magic's flowing in, I like to use a couple different decks. So we're going to use the Rider-Waite deck again. We're just going to keep that, and then we're going to go back to the D&D deck because I love it, and it's pretty cool. So I'm going to pull 2 cards from each. I'm going to interpret, because there's something to do with balance, right? There's some, like I said, there's this like karmatic shift. This is a karmatic shift between you have been putting the work in, you have this is the universe. Now we're going to shift it. Now you're going to get your due. You're going to get your, I don't know. I got the best analogy for that, but yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So shift it one more time. These cards are hard to shuffle, but they're cool. They have neat art. I have my Dark and Lovely Souls. I've been traveling a lot, and then I came back and I opened up my crates. And I have so many tarot card decks, but I always end up just really using my Rider-Waite deck because everybody knows it. It's easy to see on camera. But I'm going to try to make a point to use more decks. And I'm also going to do a few more hand readings here in the future so that we can get some good deck art and stuff. But let's pull our D&D deck. So we now have the Chariot. This is very awesome. I don't think I can really get these cards their coolness properly. We'll have to do another video. And then we have the Knight of Charisma, who is also just amazing. And I love this because this card's a little bit psychedelic. It's got this one-eyed guy with some flaming wings going across a triangle. He took all the acid this morning. So you, however, my Dark and Lovely Soul, remember when I said about the Charisma and the Queen of Wands? You can't make this up. This is a different deck. You can stop and shuffle it. I'm not that much of a magician. So here we have, I said you're moving from one energy to the next energy. Bam, there's the Chariot. And it takes you now to the Knight of Charisma, which is the Knight of Wands. So that energy, that glow up, that thing that's taking you to the Queen of Wands energy is happening really quickly. So let's pull two Rider-Waite cards. Let's pull two Rider-Waites. I did shuffle, but I'm going to shuffle again. I'm going to shuffle twice, which is really more than twice, but it's me kind of shuffling. Here we go. I'm going to do like this. King of Swords. The Chariot again. This is the representation of the duality. This was the work you were putting in. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are hot. I'm not just saying that because I'm an air sign, because they are. Because they're, the fire signs over there with their King of Swords, or the King of Swords, I can't use words, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Look at all whatever. No, the air signs got it going on. You know why? Because it's tough dude, tough chick. They have been through it. They're sharpened blades, right? They're a little stinging because they've grown to power through adversity. And it was a road, right? Remember I said there's a parallel. I felt the need to have the duality. So you're moving away from that. And the tarot's literally, I didn't even have to do this. It's pretty cool, right? The tarot, here's the Chariot here. Oh, wow, we already run into it. Here's another Chariot here that has now taken us to the Knight of Wands, which is our path to the Queen of Charisma. The Queen of Wands. Now I'm getting my decks. So what does this mean? This means I'm literally telling you in the next month, maybe 2 months. It's definitely within the season. I think it's quicker than that, but I don't like to get people excited. I hate to do that as a reader. Sometimes I get a real strong vibe that it's quicker, but what's quick for me isn't quick for somebody else. But I'm definitely going to see it this season. This energy, please tell me what you do for fun or for work or for passion. You know what this is. This energy, right? It's going to lead you somewhere. It's going to lead you somewhere. When you're rich and famous, remember me, please. Put me out. I'm going to shout me out. No, seriously, because whatever this energy you've been doing, it's shifting this season. It's coming into it. And does that really literally mean, I wish it was, that you're going to be rock star famous by the end of fall? Probably not. But what it does mean is that you're going to start getting the growth of the work that you put in. It doesn't necessarily have to be a fame thing, but I really do get like it's a charisma, like a fiery, like people are going to notice based thing. But that energy is going to change. You're coming out of one energy to the next energy. And it's really kind of cool reading. It really is. I mean, I hate to think that you've struggled with like your passion. I don't want to put it that way, but I keep doing it that way. I don't want you to think like I said, I paint just to have fun. Or if I didn't do readings on the internet and stuff like that, I would probably still just do readings, right? Because I like them. It's a passion, right? But it's nice to be recognized or paid or whatever for your passions, right? And even if like sometimes our career, this could even be career. This could even be a relationship. This is the thing about when you read for collective people on the internet is you read these big currents of energy because there's more people need to know this, right? Is there's a vibe of energy because we're all connected, right? The Force, some Star Wars stuff, right? This vibe of energy, and the energy that I'm getting for my collective right now is this justice is not so much legal justice. It might be, but I don't think so. This justice is karmatic justice, that you are due the energy you've put into something. I really think it's an art or craft that you'll be recognized for, but it really literally could be a job. It could be a child you put a lot of energy into. It could be a pet that you respect. Whatever you've been struggling with that you have not gotten this return, you get this bountiful, glowing return. But I do get this sprinkling of like this glow up energy as well. This glow up energy as well. I'm going to shuffle my cards one more time, and I'm going to pull three more cards, and I'm going to end this reading because what more do I need to say? What more do I need to say? When you are rich and famous, remember your humble tarot card reader. Oh, see, when I do this, I get the King of Wands. It's this journey of wands. You're growing in your charisma. So, I'm going to sneeze too. The spirits are about. Six of Pentacles. You might be making money on this. You might be making so much money on this. You're going to be abundant. Again, remember, the Lenny Graves order a reading when you're rich. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. I'm going to work on my Pentacle energy. Anyway, Six of Pentacles. You're going to be rich. You're going to be tipping. You're going to be like, here's a couple $100 to your waiter. You're going to be like, you're going to be billionaire rich. Okay, Page of Swords. Page of Swords was inverted. Let me pull the last card. 10 of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to keep the inversion on Page of Swords inverted. These are the ideas, the negativity that's holding you back. I think maybe sometimes you're holding yourself back. I want you to, and then to the 10 of Pentacles. This doesn't apply for every single person, but it applies for a couple people. I'm taking my glasses off so I get this like dramatic effect for you really quick, okay? What you need to do is believe in yourself. Okay, now I'm going to put my glasses back on. How is that? That. No, seriously, what you need to do is believe in yourself. Because right now, I tell people this all the time. You got some self-doubt. You got to kill that. And this might have been what's holding you back because we manifest what we think about a lot too. The energy you're putting in, just believe in yourself, because then you go to the 10 of Pentacles. Then my dark and lovely soul, you're in the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is happiness. It's a happy, wealthy, cool home. You could have jet skis and gold chains, big backyard with pool, diving board, barbecue. I don't know what it is. But the energy, you're going to get an abundance of material energy back with this. Just believe that you can. And again, I'll use my personal thing. If anybody told me I'd be making a living driving around reading tarot cards, I'd be, no, you can't do that. You can do whatever you want. It's amazing. If you write in a book, you might say, I'll never be an author. You're going to be a best-selling author. You might be thinking about a TV show that you want to write. Nobody's ever going to do that. Write the script, pitch it, learn how to do it. Take it, and you're going to be on a magazine cover one day. Do not limit yourself with disbelief that you're not that. That's not true. Everybody's amazing at something. Find what you're amazing at. Keep working at it. I think you do, and just push in, and you'll get your due. That circle, that it's going to shift now. It's going to come back into your favor. Okay. My dark and lovely soul. My name is The Lenny Graves, and I say The Lenny Graves because you can find me here at The Lenny Graves on YouTube. And you can also find me there on TikTok. If you're on Facebook and Instagram, that would be Dysfunctional Enlightenment, because I like to be complicated. And I would love to see you there. Please think about liking and subscribing, especially on YouTube. I'm trying to grow my subscription base there, so a lot more people have an opportunity to see my readings. I love to do this, and I love to help folks out. And for the people this found, be happy this season. This is fall. Now, readings are timeless. Whatever season you find this in, it's going to be within the season you find this in. Right now, it's fall for me. But so this is going to change. And like I said, it might not be overnight skyrocket success, but you're going to feel like justice, like the effort you've been putting in is now going to be rewarded. Relationship, job, hobby, craft, whatever it is, you're going to feel it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. My dark and lovely souls, you have the best night, best day, wherever this found you. And again, I am the Lenny Graves, and it has been a pleasure talking to you and reading your cards today. Have a great day.